Have you ever pondered the intricate dance between spirituality and inner peace? As we traverse the journey of life, we encounter several questions that pertain to our existence and the meaning of it. The quest to find answers often leads us towards spirituality and an understanding of the inner peace it may bring. In this vast ocean of contemplation, we stumble upon the teachings of Rabbi Rabinowitz, an eminent figure in the realm of spirituality. Rabbi Rabinowitz's enlightening teachings offer a deep dive into the human spirit and its connection to a higher entity. His teachings, an amalgamation of profound wisdom and knowledge, serve as a beacon of light for those souls lost in the chaos of existence. Rabbi Rabinowitz, a torchbearer of the Jewish faith, imparts his wisdom as a gift to mankind, illuminating those who wish to view the world through the spiritual lens of Judaism. His teachings, though rooted in one religious perspective, have the power to guide and enlighten many. Yet, like all spiritual teachings, they come with their own set of potential drawbacks. The teachings of Rabbi Rabinowitz, while enlightening for many, may prove to be restrictive for those seeking a more inclusive understanding of spirituality. The focus on a single religious perspective may limit the exploration of spirituality for those who seek a broader, more inclusive understanding. However, this focus on one religious perspective may limit the exploration of spirituality for those who seek a broader, more inclusive understanding. Rabinowitz's teachings also emphasize the importance of rituals in connecting with the divine. He taught that these practices form a conduit, an ethereal passageway between our grounded reality and the celestial plane. Spiritual rituals, passed down through generations steeped in rich tradition and symbolism, come to life as a bridge, a connector between the tangible world we inhabit and the otherworldly realm of spirituality. Rabinowitz often spoke about the rituals as a method of communication, a dialogue, a conversation with higher powers that transcends the limitations of spoken language. The ritualistic acts, prayers, and ceremonies are not just symbolic, they are threads weaving the fabric of our spiritual existence. A meditative chant, the lighting of a candle, a ceremonial dance, each practice is a potent force in this spiritual exchange. However, these teachings can lead to the belief that spirituality and divine connections locked behind the gates of these specific practices. This belief may inadvertently construct a barrier that can obstruct one's spiritual journey. It could foster a misconception that spirituality is a rigid path, strictly confined within the perimeters of these rituals, which can potentially alienate those seekers who yearn for a more personal, individualized spiritual journey. Yet for some, this reliance on rituals may create a barrier rather than a bridge. It might lead to a perception that spiritual connection is only achievable through specific actions and practices, potentially alienating those who seek a more personal, individualized spiritual journey. Moreover, Rabbi Rabinowitz's teachings, while rich in wisdom, often require a deep understanding of Jewish theology and philosophy. This profundity makes his teachings a treasure chest of spiritual wisdom. Every word, every phrase, every concept he presents to his audience is steeped in the rich history and tradition of Judaism. It's like walking through a library of spiritual knowledge, where every book is a new discovery, every page a revelation, but herein lies the challenge. This complexity and depth, while rewarding for those who possess the required knowledge, can also act as a barrier to those who are new to the spiritual world, or those who hail from different faith traditions. The teachings might unintentionally create a sense of exclusivity. This could come across as a daunting forest of unfamiliar concepts and references for those outside the Jewish faith. Yet, this sense of difficulty should not be seen as a deterrent, but as an opportunity. It's a call to delve deeper, to explore further, to expand one's spiritual horizons. It's a reminder that spirituality is not a destination, but a journey, a constant process of learning and growing. And while the path may be challenging, it is also immensely rewarding, filled with insights and revelations that can transform one's understanding of oneself and the world. The teachings, despite their complexity, may inadvertently discourage a wider exploration of spirituality. However, it's crucial to remember that these potential drawbacks do not diminish the value of Rabbi Rabinowitz's teachings. Rather, they highlight the importance of personal interpretation and critical thinking in spiritual exploration. In summary, Rabbi Rabinowitz's teachings, just like any spiritual teachings, come with their own set of potential drawbacks. This is not to say that they are inherently flawed or lacking, but rather that they might not cater to everyone's spiritual journey or inclination. Central to teachings is a specific religious perspective, a deep-seated focus of a particular faith tradition, and this could limit one's exploration of a broader range of spiritual insights. Moreover, Rabbi Rabinowitz's teachings place a substantial emphasis on rituals, which might feel confining or overly structured to some individuals. For those who view spirituality as a more fluid and personal concept, this rigidity can seem daunting, potentially creating a barrier to deeper understanding. Then, there is the complexity of the teachings, which can present challenges for some. The intricate nature of religious doctrines, the layers of meaning and interpretation embedded within each principle, may be overwhelming for those new to the spiritual realm, or those who seek simplicity in their search for inner tranquility. Yet, it's important to remember that these potential drawbacks are not inherent flaws, but rather facets to consider in the pursuit of spiritual understanding. They remind us that spirituality is a deeply personal journey, one that requires introspection, open-mindedness, and a willingness to question and explore.